Get knocked, I swear. Don't get knocked. Good. Okay.
DK, what are you doing here in this match?
Come on, Reefus. Redeem it. Redeem it, Refus. Redeem it. Oh, he got... Wait, Refus, he got 2? 1v1.
He has 3 nades. He has 3 nades, but he's behind a crate. It's going to be so...
Whoa!
Oh, he got it!
4MV. The redemption arc begins.
Right side, come on. Oh, UG, okay.
UG's got a great angle here. Oh, good nade though? Maybe?
Oh!
This is a very important fight. Oh, that nade.
Oh, yeah,
oh my god!
Either. Oh, I didn't see it. I looked away.
Doc just threw the nade through that window at the top and it just went perfectly right on top of Madball. That was amazing, Doc.
Oh, no. Oh, he's going to destroy him.
Nice
oh my god, D46. That was perfect. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Too Lazy Didn't Watch for PMSL SCA Spring. Max and I are here to give you a quick knowledge blast of what went down in the spring season, and of course, get you ready for the summer season kicking off on May 8th.
Looking at one of the top contenders of spring, Ultrigo were playing at their peak, especially during the league stage where they qualified with ease. That was in large portion thanks to Rosemary and his dominating presence on the battleground. This enabled him to win 3 out of 4 MVP awards as he went full-on gear second in the finals, eclipsing the entire lobby. Unfortunately, they fell short as they secured second place, but they then put on full display that this team has what it takes to secure a future PMSL title. My only hope for the future is to see the team stick together a little bit more in their games, which will then result in them getting way more chicken dinners in the long run.
All eyes were back on BTR as the Twins have rejoined the roster after 257 days. Their league play all boiled down to one word: inconsistent. Whether it was their results or the roster they were fielding, BTR was able to dominate the lobby. Flash forward to the finals, BTR was still one of the few teams to consistently swap around their starting roster. Out of the top 9 teams, only 2 were actively using their 5th player, Alter Ego, who placed 2nd, and BTR, who placed 9th. This leads us to wonder what the main focus for the team was during the season. Are they trying to play with a proper 5-man roster or gain valuable experience for all their players? Max and I think they use this as a training ground to get ready for future events where there's bigger prizes. We have to look back at the winners of spring now, Boom Esports.
And I think it's fair to say, Jason, Boom winning PMSL SCA Spring came out as a massive surprise to many, as they brought new players on the rosters and attempted to build synergy during the league stage. This in part gave them... Oh, it doesn't matter, they couldn't hear you when you said that. Say it again.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything.
Okay, we're gonna game.
So we're back in the game. We got our first Miramar of the day, and we're gonna find out if Scry is gonna lead his team to victory up against Hardbass team in Picado.
Oh no. I hope not. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I have hope that Scry is playing. Maybe something will change. So please, Scry. Please, Scry. Make your team not drop in Picado. The fight night is still happening.
I wish I had a camera over their shoulders right now to see like where they're looking to drop.
I mean, they dropped. Please go for the trash loot to the west of Picado. It's just as good. You won't get eliminated early. It's a good play. Please. What's happening down here? Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Cobreria, you still have the fight. Aura of Lakers.
Sky picked up someone from Lakers and then knifed him.
It's a strat. She did the Niptura.
I didn't see her knife me. Maybe she did.
No, she wanted. You can't do it. Okay, but now it's Rock actually in a decent little angle through that window. Does get an opening knock, followed up with a second knock. He's only got 11 bullets now. He's got to reload. And have your teammates follow up. Don't push too early. There you go. Now you might get flushed away. Now it's time for Sky to clutch it up with Malik. Or Molly coming out, trying to buy some extra time. Yeah, just close the door. Why not?
Close it on Rock, who was knocked there. You need to be careful. They don't want to lose anyone.
Oh, clean
there you
Sky. Go. Yeah,
Oh, look at him! Look at him!
What? Oh,
bro, play the game. You see them on camera, right?
Yeah, I saw them there.
Play the game, bro.
And now they get third partied.
Yeah, right. That would have been freaking hilarious.
Well, he's got a comfy
it looks
cushion
like
there.
Stalwart and Hardbass are fighting still.
Yeah. Scry. I had my hopes up.
I would have laughed at Scry just like dropped somewhere else. He's like, I don't want any part of this.
Guys, this is horrible. I'm just leaving. This is interesting, actually. It seemed like Hardbass left their apartment buildings. which I'm intrigued by that. Typically, Hardbass would always remain in the building, but they did show in the previous Miramars actually a little bit more willingness to play aggressive.
Well, they did a split in like the last Miramar.
Yes.
So they had some people in like different buildings to cover when Stalwart tried to transition across, which they're always doing.
I think it was because of the plane path. Normally, all of Stalwart like to play the southern side towards Casino, not playing the arena section. So I think that was a bit different, which maybe allowed Hardbass to go for the split. Here, they actually crossed the road. Is Leo going to let Tapok get away with that? Okay, Tapok makes it. Okay, actually, Maxi was peeking through the window to make sure Tapok could crawl his way over. So now it's a 3v2. Yeah, still, okay, guess I gotta message the social media guy again. I'm gonna do some nasty messages.
That'd be funny if it was just you in the end who's the social media guy.
Well, I'm the social media guy?
Yeah, and just like, guess I have to message that social media guy again, and you're just messaging yourself.
But hey,
Max, why do you keep doing this to yourself? Why do you keep telling them to top drop?
You gotta increase those stats, right? I kept doing it all the time when I was working with ESL.
Oh no, I know. You would respond to your own posts, and I'm like,
I would have responded. I would like my own posts. Yes, I would do that. Responding would be a little bit too obvious, I think. But yeah, I would love to. Has someone counted how many times Stalwart has won the fight? How many times Hardbass has finished it?
He's waiting.
He's not going to take the shot. He's solo.
He's waiting.
I don't think he's going to take a shot. Also, maybe you can't see the head right now of Critter. It's like right over Steel Beam. Yeah, it's like the worst position. He can't spot the head. Oh, okay, goes for the frame. Yeah, if you can't get a headshot, you can't get that. It's too rough. You have to wait. Puts a lot of damage on Critter at least.
Who was the other team that third partied this before Epicata? Oh wait, here we go.
Not sure.
Replay. We're gonna get a reaction as well for sure.
Yeah, finished by Sky.
Oh, we didn't get to see it. There we go. What's up now, Swedes? Woo!
You know, they were just screaming in the direction of Lakers. Lakers must be just in front of them.
I think the funny thing is that I don't think Lakers can understand that.
They're like, what are these guys saying? What
are these? Yeah, I mean, they're speaking Nepalese. Nepali? There we go. Wow, why did I say Nepalese?
They're like, I think they just
where
said
are
we're
Lakers
very cool
from,
people.
actually? I actually don't know where Lakers are from.
Lakers, from what I'm seeing, they have a Ukrainian flag. So the part of the CIS side of things.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think they understand each other. They're like, wow, they're saying nice things that we tried well and we did a good job. We'll see you next match.
I said that as a meme, but like they definitely know it's not intended to be nice.
I feel like we should do a dub. We should do a dub over that. Or something.
If you want to do, you could make it. If you want to do it, you could make it very nice or.
No, it'd be very nice.
Yeah.
You guys put up a good effort. We'll see you next time when you drop here. I love you guys.
We respect you and we love you. Okay. Man. I do feel bad for the Observer team that they have to keep looking at Picardo. They know every single room of Picardo. Like, man, I spent so much time here. It's been 3 days. I haven't left Picardo. We've been here. Lakers are from Kazakhstan. I'm seeing a Ukrainian flag. After I don't know exactly, it might be a little bit off. Liquipedia doesn't have like 100% accurate info in terms of locations.
Lakers from Kazakhstan? No. No. Definitely not.
Okay. Otherwise, in terms of positions, we did see. I do like the typical drop we see from 52 on this map, which is they do I think it's a 2-2 split we see on Power Grid. So 2 players towards Power Grid or west of Power Grid, 2 players north of the road of Power Grid. And it's very central. They haven't regrouped yet. Alian is pretty far over to the east of El Pozo on that big hilltop. I would like to see him regroup eventually because teams are starting to get pretty damn close.
I'm starting to think Dumorte needs to change their drop locations on almost every map.
It's not. They take very safe drops. At least on an
I take
angle.
very out of the
no.
way where they go.
Yeah.
I think they went to there. Yeah, Amada. But like, I mean, I get it, but I don't like it anymore, actually.
Yeah. I think they've reached the late game so rarely now, and it's mostly based off of the off of their drop. It just makes it so tough because it's not even just it's a long rotation, right, which in itself can delay you a little bit, and it can be a little bit tougher to enter circle based on where it goes after that. It's just, you have no information on where you're going. Like, you can see right now, De Muerte, no information on where teams are. They might be thinking, oh, there might be a team in San Martin, or maybe a team northwest of San Martin. We don't know. We don't know. We have no idea, because you have so little time to scout, and because you haven't had time to scout, you can't do an optimal play. Your decision-making is just subpar with the lack of information, so it's very unfortunate. I do agree with that point, Jason. I think we need to see a big change. I don't care if it's a secondary drop. I don't care if it's a completely new drop. Something needs to be changed, because right now the average, I'm sure their survival time is super low. I'd love to see that stat, actually.
I mean, I just want to see like their average distance traveled in a match compared to every other team, because I feel like they are. I mean, well, if they got early, then it doesn't really count towards it. But they're constantly having to travel from the outside, and I mean, you're just not really gonna get into any sort of nice point spread because of it.
Oh, Tapok saw that, I think. Oh, no, actually, Reikage came in from behind. Gets the knock. Now it's only Krito alive. He does get a knock, but can't confirm it. That's it. End for Stalwart. I would love to know what Scry thinks. Yeah. What does Scry think about that? I want to message him on Insta after this. What are your thoughts? I8 pretty central though. Same for Major Pride. Same thing for Major Pride. We want to see if they can avoid losing players in the earlier stage of the match. That's still the big focal point for them. Otherwise, yeah, these games are a lot more chill. Outside of the typical hot drops you've seen, right now we've had two, right? We had the hot drop of Aura versus Lakers. You have the hot drop in Picardo. Outside of that, the other teams I think have improved a lot their rotations and drops to the point where they very rarely fight. Maybe an elimination here and there every once in a while, but it's pretty damn consistent in terms of reaching the mid-game, super safe, having 3-4 players alive. So, big ups to those teams, not the other four.
With Lakers out this early, Aura have a chance to build up this lead even further. But then again, 4MV have a chance to close the gap and surpass them. So do Mad Bulls, who are just 1 point behind. That car is...
Oh. Nazed! Get out of the way, Nazed! No! The slowest car accident you've ever seen. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so as I said earlier, Alien is on this hilltop. He has a car up there, I believe. Yeah, there you go. He's got a car right here. Pretty easy rotate. I would leave now, though. His team, I don't know if you can see it, Jason, on the map, are in a really, really good spot. They're just surrounded by teams, so they're a little bit hidden. I'm going to show it, actually. Not much is going on.
Show it.
You can see here, then, Alian, he's in a car, so he's going to try and leave and regroup with his team. But if he wants to regroup now, it's a bit late. He has to go through maybe Falcons, DRS, or Regicide. I think he should have done it 1 circle ago. It's a bit risky, as we have a quick replay of that fight in Casino. And as we see again, it didn't work out. Stalwart looking very sad. As they should. Look at it. Goodbye. I love the BM, to be honest. Man, the BM is next level in CSA. I love it. I hope we can see of that in World League.
I've missed World League.
World League. World Cup.
World League?
Yeah.
You said it twice.
I said World League, but like to repeat that I said that, but I meant World Cup.
I miss doing events that have teams on land.
Yeah. I want more of that. More of the BM, please. What's Vaz doing? Vaz, a little bit far.
Maybe roll up to his death. He's got Goosed. Actually, he's going to continue to peek this one. He tries to catch him with the nade out.
Whoa,
all right.
Vaz, okay.
I don't think he's going to... Oh, he's going to confirm it as well? And Giante too. Wow, DRS. completely overwhelmed by one player. But then again, we saw Vaz do the 1v4 against 52 with the DBS.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well just confirm it. You have the opportunity. You're not really getting third party at the exact moment. Why not? By the way, while this fight's happening, Alian was able to make it around. You can see in the minimap, he's just wide wrapping around Regicide. He doesn't want any of that heat. He's just going to avoid it, regroup with his team. Could be looking like a good game for 52 now. They got 4 players, a little bit of a spread. Nice position in the circle. I dig it. I don't dig Example's position, though, which is very nadeable. But that nade was not meant for Example, so he's fine. Okay, that nade is for Example, though. There you go. Ghost gets it. Knocks him down. Gonna go for the confirm. DRS. It sucks for DRS because they had a good entry point here. They just got pincered between Regicide and Falcons. And in those kind of dips that are, again, super nadeable, you're not making it out. So, rip DRS. Not quite the game they were looking for. And still, man, the downfall of DRS slowly continues. Again, you said earlier, right, Jason, in the middle of the pack, it's a very small point gap. So one good game could happen, but we haven't had that big game yet from DRS in week 2, it seems. It's been very silent.
Yeah, it's been I wanted to say like silent week, but then again, it's such a good week 1. I think anything's going to look pretty silent from them.
Yeah.
Coming into week 2. But I don't know. I expected more consistency. I think we both rate consistency so high as an important factor for a team to be able to win events and do well. But then again, I mean, the finals is just a 3-day event, right? Just 3 days. It's a completely different event, technically. It's like you're playing the qualifier right now to get into it. The short stint versus the marathon is such a different beast and rewards teams differently. And some teams excel at those like short events. Some teams fail at those short events. And if you're a team who is really built around your momentum and your emotions, your mental state, it can really be bad or good for you, depending on how things go on day 1.
I'm just trying to read the chat at the same time. We haven't talked to the chat in a while. I'll take that over real quick. Memories from 2020 came when you mentioned World League. Yeah, man. That was a good event. That was one of my favorite events, World League. It was really cool to cover it. Can't be like, no worry, buddy. I cover you always. Yeah. No, that was a cool car little segment. Okay, Regicide now. Gonna have to clash versus Falcons. There's still a little bit of a third party happening from Sleepy. I do wonder, do we see 52 Esports maybe third party this fight? Because they hear this happening from their compound in the circle. Do you want to maybe facilitate your transition in late game by clearing Regicide and Falcons? I think it wouldn't be that bad a play. Maybe a bit overly aggressive, but it could be really worth it in the long run if they want to third party it from a distance or get close. That it depends.
I don't think we've ever seen them be that type of team, though.
That's true.
They're more like, we're just going to sit here and wait. We're not going to try to third party. We're not going to go out of our comfort zone or go out of a position we like where the compound Shamir's in. They might try to regroup on. They do have a decent spread around, but yeah, I don't think they're ever going to get aggressive like that. That's just not them.
I mean, it hasn't happened. Icy's just going to try and leave and then gun for the center of the circle, it seems. He just wants to survive. He's going to pull an Icy. I mean, it's Icy, actually. Icy's going to pull an Icy. I realized it was him. And go for the center. Where could you go in the center here? I mean, you have a few sheds close to 52 that are playable. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure. You can see in the picture-in-picture, though, we're going to be having a big fight of Mad Balls versus 4MV, I believe it is. Baron currently solo on the forefront of the fight. And yeah, he's really alone. I don't know where his teammates are. Actually, they're over here. Reefus is over. Wait, what? This is a massive split from 4MV. What's going on?
Well, Apex is down. I don't know if that was to the blue or if he was shot.
Not sure.
But 4MV, another unfortunate play for them. That's going to see them out pretty soon. I mean, Reefus might be able to survive and get some extra placement points, but realistically, limbs ain't happening. Aura, 7 limbs max.
Yep.
And they still have 4 up.
Yeah.
And they're looking to maybe take on IHC. I mean, they have, I would want to say an okay position, but I don't imagine the zone's going to stay towards the west side where they're in their current compounds.
Doesn't seem likely right now. I mean, it's circle, right? It's down to RNG a little bit. We'll have to see. You've got a minute and 10 seconds before that happens. 4MV is not going to work out. I mean, yeah, Mad Balls. Tulika going back for the high ground position, making sure they clear that final player because they only had knocks, no flush, so they know the team is still alive in some way, shape, or form. Falcons also eliminated here, so Regicide outplay all of Falcons, clear the northern side. We didn't see too much of 52, as you said. They seem to be a bit more of a passive team. So So they just let that fight linger on, and Regicide will be able to heal up to, what is that now, a 3-man team, I believe, for Regicide? Yeah, 3-man team for Regicide, 5 eliminations, 4 of those on Falcons. But now it is down to circle luck here, Jason. It could go anywhere. It could go on to Major Pride, could go to IHG over Montenuevo, 52, maybe even Everest, but to predict this one, it is really tough. All you have to do is hide your cars, get them ready to move the moment you see the circle pop, and maybe crash, because free positions in the circle, there aren't many. Actually, I would even go to say there are almost none, except for one southwest. That's it. I see going for the recall. There are no recalls in this mode. that's for the casual game mode.
It would be interesting. I wonder if teams would like specifically route that way to defend it against other teams so they can't use it.
I mean, what you could do, right, is you drop around a recall point and send a player out to scout. And if he gets picked off, you just res him, right? The thing is, after you give a point pretty consistently.
How would the points work? Would the team lose that point, or would they maintain that elimination point?
They keep
and there would be more points per game.
Yeah, more points per game. You would confirm that because you flushed him, right? Technically. So I think you should keep the point. It'll be interesting to see.
If you get the elim again on him, you get like triple the points.
What? How triple the points?
I don't know. Oh my god, there's a spider on my screen. Where the hell did that come from?
Oh, okay. Demo, sorry, and he's shooting the screen too. Nice. Yeah, IHG, a little bit of a gatekeep hand-fading versus Aura on this spot.
I'm gonna take a second and get it outside.
Sure.
Actually.
I'll just cover.
You guys looking at me.
What's happening? We're getting to the interesting part. Okay, Demo. I was going to say, Demo has such a good angle. He is a little bit secluded from his team, so he needs to maybe not say still too much. He's pushing. Demo, are you okay? And Demo wants a piece of this Aura squad. Okay, that banged again. Okay, yeah, Demo, gotta wait for your team. Nice to see Zyol join up on the party here. Got to overwhelm them. Demo gets knocked away. Zyol now is solo again. This is going to be a one-on-one of Mafia Ninja versus Zyol. And we're not seeing the rest of IHG join. Luckily enough, Zyol is able to win it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I opened the door in the window so I could run and get the spider out. And it slammed when I was getting paper.
Yeah, but no, we did see then IHG regroup a little bit. They almost lost, to be honest, versus Aura. I don't know if you caught that. But that was a bit risky from IHG. But now they cleared the west. We're good on that front. They can still play this game out. And Demo actually being knocked in the car, he can get rezzed after, though. That's fine. It's a better way to do it.
I want to turn off my camera. I don't want people to see my face while I do this.
You can turn it off. It's fine.
Fast.
And I got the big fight of Mad Balls versus Major Pride. I mean, Major Pride, we kept criticizing Major Pride in the sense of them not keeping 4 players alive until the late game. We've reached that late game. 7 teams alive. Phase 5, about to go into Phase 6. And Mad Balls got himself a nice little angle. So this might be our opportunity to finally see something good from Major Pride. I do like the 2-2 split, though. It is good. It's just, if you see a full-on breach from Mad Balls, I believe they'd want to breach the building where Evo Station and Elementrix are, which means the 2 other players, Becca and Ruda, would not get fully involved in that fight. So they just need to know what kind of response they want to give in the case of a breach of Mad Balls, which is not easy in that kind of compound. It's very similar to that finish we had, I think, 1 or 2 days ago, where you have a compound which is pretty much a grouping of 2 smaller compounds. It's very easy to breach, and you need to be on point when it comes to your defense if you want to hold off Mad Balls here, for example.
When did Aura go down? Who eliminated them?
IHG. There were 3 players. Okay. They were fighting. Demo almost tried to go 1v3, but he had to wait a little bit for one of his teammates to join him, and then they got a 2v3 on top of Aura. It's still a good game from Aura. Look at that. They got some placement points. Not many. I think they only got 1, actually. And now they get 7 elims. They're building a massive lead against Lakers and 4MV that had another tough game. Mad Balls, though, might be able to close it up a bit based on how this goes. They've got 6 elims now. Mad Balls are playing catch-up. What's that?
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Ooh.
I think Mad Balls going to be pretty happy, though, about this week so far. Keep in mind, again, they have 6 less games then Aura, then Lakers. Like, they have been able to really push this day or this week so far. I think Mad Bulls have been probably the biggest turnaround team so far we've seen in week 2. But IHC demo, you were mentioning them before, he gets caught out. And Mad Bulls have a pretty big spread here as well. These nades might be effective, but they're going a little bit too far, so not too big of a deal for them. And I don't think Gilles is going to survive much longer either, as they're probably going to wrap around and get him.
I'm a bit confused by IHC. They've done a lot of plays. Their fight versus Aura, they almost lost it because they were playing split, and they push split again on Mad Bulls. They keep players in Monte Nuevo, then send a player or two over to Mad Bulls. I'm not seeing a synergy from IHC. It's very, very weird. And they're normally known as a very good team when it comes to taking fights, but these fights have been kind of down bad, I'd have to say, because that was very, very easy for Mad Bulls to shut down that entire push. Yeah, there you go. They're now going to go for the push. They're going this way. They're not breaching the warehouse. Interesting approach from Mad Bulls. I would expect them to go on the Evo Station Elementrix warehouse, but they're going for another approach, it seems, or might not even want to breach it, Jason. And I think they're just leaving the spot. They're just moving forward in circle. Okay.
Just avoiding it. I'm a little bit confused, though, with 52. Not confused. I don't know. I think this is just typical 52, where they just don't really look for fights unless they come to them. In the meantime, speaking of fights, we're seeing Everest go up against KSX. Hard Boys tucked away. He should be overwhelmed.
DBS, though.
Do they know he's there?
Oh, he's outside.
Oh, he's outside. Okay.
He's outside. I was like, wait, how did they not see him? He must be there. he was outside the entire time.
Oh, Faisal, I think he dropped a nade on accident. Yeah. Or no, maybe he put it in there on purpose. I don't know. They're going to come around the corner. They should be able to eliminate him. But let's see. Can he do the Goku strat? Can you pull off a 1v2 at least here with the DBS?
I think they think he's on the other side of the wall. Third party, though, happening. 52 esports want to get involved in that fight. Get D46, and he's going to get flushed. Oh, did they get the res? But now Fragger's here too, man. This is horrible timing for KSX. 52 go for the third party, and now Fragger's there to assist. Hardboy's going to fight too with his DBS, but Faisal is going to get the two-piece. No, doesn't quite work out. Hardboy does lose his teammate. And he gets another one. Hardboy, the big upset's happening in this fight, and KSX are just getting mowed down. Do we see a full-on third party from 52, though? That's the end for Everest. Okay, KSX
I think
win
they're taking a while to do it.
Yeah. No,
oh, here they come. Okay, they are here. The minimap didn't update, but it's just Goku, though.
Wait. Goku, why are you alone? Team, hello? Okay, there you go.
I mean, they are holding an angle at least to take people on the outside. Remember, they opened things up initially with a knock onto, I think it was D46, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, D46 got the res on someone.
Yeah, Mamba knocked.
Okay. Nice timing. So credit to 52, taking advantage of the fight when they knew they could.
Yeah. Even though they didn't fight earlier in that fight of, what was it, Falcons, DRS, etc., and Regicide, at least they take this fight, which makes a lot of sense. This just opens up an opportunity for chicken dinner. This is a very important fight. 52 ended up taking. So I'm very, very pleased with that. So now you only have 3 teams during this entire fight, this entire ordeal. A lot of teams got eliminated. Mad Bulls, Major Pride, 52 Esports. And currently, when I'm looking at this, 52 are looking in a really good spot because they don't have to move compared to Major Pride, which do have to leave their compound, and Zerich and Flieke have to also move in the circle. Chulika's already there, though. So it's kind of up in the air, but Major Pride aren't looking too good at this exact moment. Where do you go? Where do you go if you're 52, though?
Where do you go?
Where do you go?
I don't know.
Where do you go if you're 52? I'm not sure. If the next circle is not to their advantage, what's a playable spot for them?
I mean, it's either Mad Bulls winning or 52 winning, I feel like, right now. As Major Pride are pushing with the car in a 52, they're going to get a little bit of a dip to use.
But nadeable.
But realistically, the zone's not going to stay on their direction. And like you said, very nadeable.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Get out of the way. Yeah, they're just going to rain nades down. The thing is, they don't know where they are. Very good from Elementrix and Evo Station. They split away to kind of spread the potential damage coming their way, which that is the best approach, but...
Well, why is Rooter left behind like that? Is he trying to give them cover from that building? But
yeah, he tried to give cover while they were rotating to that spot. The thing is, it's not even center circle, because if you move center circle, you're pincered by Mad Bulls and 52 at the same time, which is, of course, not at all what you want. And if you breach onto Mad Bulls, then you get third party by 52. So I think this is the best course of action for Major Pride. I don't see an other better option than this. Because otherwise you just need a miracle to pull off a clutch like that. I mean, they have 45 seconds. They can get the res. They can get the res. And I think the 52 are slowly running out of nades. Yeah, Mad Bull's spot in circle currently. They have phase 8. Phase 9 might also be decent with a position of who's forward, Zerich. So yeah, who do you predict to win this? Who's winning this one?
Mad Bulls.
Yeah.
I mean, A52 or not A52. A52 Esports, they're already down a player. Major Pride, they just, I mean, they're completely split up. There's no way. It's just, and Mad Bulls just been looking too good, honestly.
True. New first place team? Question mark? I don't think so. But
they're still pretty far behind. I think this is going to put them really close, though.
Yeah, another good game in the last match. They could maybe be first place. So, and Mad Bull's doing some heavy lifting in this match. Shamer trying to go for the off angle. There is a playable hay bale in the circle if he wants, but... Or did he stop at a ridge? I'm not quite... Okay, yeah, it's a little bit of a slope. That's not too bad.
Smoke's kind of working out for them, too. It kind of prevents Mad Bull from taking shots as they transition with their vehicles.
Yeah, but the issue, they didn't clear Major Pride, so that is another off angle that could cause issues. They can't play those rocks and trees fully because of that off angle. It makes it a little bit harder for them to really be as oppressive as they would really like in this match.
I wonder if Major Pride can actually put in some work here because they're still in the zone. We're going to the... I mean, they're going to be pushed over the road first, actually, so maybe not.
Yeah. I think it's going to be phase 9. Yeah, exactly. So it's going to center up. Nice knocks, though. Alian, can he get the first aid? Not too sure. Shamer is doing some nice damage, though, onto Major Pride. And wait, they get the flush right away? That was really quick. Okay, well, that's it. Down to now one player knocked, one player still up, trying to go for the res, maybe. But yeah, Mad Bulls are just too dominant in this position. They have some utility still, I believe, that they can throw forward if they want onto 52. And the angles are so strong also. Yeah, this is looking like a Mad Bulls win through and through. English has got the MG3. He's just going to go blasting at the end.
Oh, what? Like last bullet. Let's leave a station down.
Yep, just Elementrix.
Everyone's just falling except Mad Bulls. No one's getting shot at from them. No one's getting knocked. You can see 3 players down on the opposing teams. And this is looking like the close.
They're going to get 15 plus eliminations on this win. They almost nade their teammates. Okay, a little bit of miscommunication.
Oh, wait.
Major Pride gets second place.
Gets second.
Yeah. I mean, nice. They outlived 52. GG's, but Mad Bulls take the win. And how many elims is that at the end? I think it's 15, 16. 15, 16 elims, I think. Yeah, they go 15, 2,400 damage on the match. Really good in terms of execution. And I was a little bit doubtful, to be honest, Jason. I thought that they had to breach the warehouse of Major Pride a little bit early in the match, but they just didn't did it. They just didn't do it. They just didn't did it. I can't speak to that. I don't know what's going on. They just played for the dip and tried to wait for the circle and get